Josh, I'm dressed like a penguin.
And I'm making funny noises into my microphone.
I know, but you know what, Josh? It's really okay.
You didn't warn me. You usually say, you good?
Okay. No, I went right into it, Josh. Right into it.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast. I'm a penguin.
I'm Josh.
We're two brothers who love to talk about hockey.
Especially the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh boy. Yeah. Pittsburgh Penguins won. Sidney Crosby ties Wayne Gretzky. 19 consecutive seasons. Well, consecutive point per game seasons. He did it. It's done. It's over. Sidney Crosby is the greatest hockey player of all time. Are you looking at the comments, Josh? I'm trying to talk to you. You're looking at the comments.
Sorry, my apologies.
And you're also very pixelated. I want to say,
robot tonight?
It's you. You're a robot tonight, Josh. I'm a penguin. You're a robot. So I kind of missed the entire game. I had to do a lot of research. I had to go back on Twitter, now X, and I had to literally go on, look up all the goals. I had to look up on what the temperature of what the fans were thinking of the whole night. And now I'm here. I was in a staff meeting. It was my 1-year anniversary, Josh. And they threw me a penguin-themed, me and along with another staff member, they threw a penguin-themed because obviously we have the podcast for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sure. So they were like, oh, yeah. So they had balloons. I wonder if I can get it out of the way. Do you see it? It's a penguin.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Leaning up against the banner.
I'm going to go get it.
Wait, was that hat given to you tonight, too?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Look, it's a penguin. Look at this thing. They had a bunch of these. And look at this.
A little ridiculous. That's what I was going to say. The feet.
So, dancing feet. There it is. We'll call him Sidney Crosby because he's the GOAT. So, I'm leaving this on this entire time. One thing I did notice immediately.
The buttons? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
no, you got to go untied.
There we go.
Yeah.
Got my dog in the background there. Guys, this is going to be a quick episode. Let's just talk about Sidney Crosby, the greatest hockey player of all time. Not only that, he basically carried this team all season. And now the Pittsburgh Penguins are only 5 points out of a playoff spot.
That's a lie.
It's not. 5 points out of a playoff spot as of right now.
That's crazy. I hate.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. 5 points out of a playoff spot if we beat the Devils tomorrow.
I hate this team.
So
it's ridiculous.
Are the hopes back up? Are the Penguins making the playoffs? Who knows? I was talking to my wife saying, hey, hockey's almost over. We got about 10 games. Now they go ahead and do this. And now all of a sudden, maybe hockey's not over. Maybe I got to tell her, hey, cancel the family trip. We got to go over some playoff hockey for the Penguins. The Pittsburgh Penguins defeat the New York Rangers 5-2 in regulation against the Metropolitan team. And all of a sudden, from top to bottom, from what I saw on the social medias, they looked good. They were playing consistently. Jari had an upset tummy, couldn't play. Okay?
Relate.
So funny you were saying that. So we weren't sure if we were going to go live after tonight's game because obviously I missed a lot. Josh wasn't feeling good. And I was literally typing out, due to illness, we will not be going on, like kind of like a nod to like Jari. And then Josh says, I'm good to go. So I literally was like, backspace. We go live. So
fighting through it.
We here. And now you guys know that we're close. If we win tomorrow, we're 5 points out of a playoff spot. Sidney Crosby tied Wayne Gretzky, 19 consecutive point per game seasons. This team. And Armand. Yeah. We had a lead, dude.
It got scary, though.
We had a lead. When it was 3-2, I was like, yep.
Sweating.
Overtime we go. I was like, 1 point's not bad, boys. Sid got 82 points. Don't care. Let's go and oh no, he didn't get it at that time.
No.
He had 81.
Was 1 point away.
He was 1 point. So I was just like, all right, hey, go in tomorrow, get Sid the puck. Hey, I'm fine with this. All of a sudden, Sidney Crosby. Well, Brian Rust gets an empty netter. They go, guess what? We doubling down on Shesterkin coming out of the net. Sidney Crosby goes, don't worry, guys. I will not only get the empty netter, I'll block the shot at the blue line. Okay? Some people need to understand. People are like, oh, Sid took it in for the win. He deserved that empty netter. Yeah. He deserved that empty netter. He blocked the puck. He took it down, and he scored. Also, Nedeljkovic, I saw, played fantastic. It was 3-0 at the point of the Rangers' first goal. Great glove save by Ned, but unfortunately his glove was clearly past the it's a red line, but goal line nonetheless. And it was called a goal, but he saved it. So you got to give him some props there. Unfortunately, the Rangers get one there. I want to do that. I want to do this with the mic.
You do that.
I'm gonna do whatever I want, Josh. Yeah. I'm wearing a penguin hat.
Am I still? Yeah,
you're a little pixelated.
Man,
it's like if I'm on the.
So that's why I think I'm good, but
I know, but if I was shot on an iPhone 15, you were shot on an iPhone 4. You're good. Pixelated.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a 15.
You're still on it. No, you're not.
Yeah, I think I have an iPhone.
Oh,
15.
Now you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, I have still 14. I still got 14.
Yeah. Well, maybe then I have a 14. That's it. Wait, what's the most recent one? What's the timeout on
15.
Penguins? Most recent one is 15. All right,
yeah.
Lauren's got the 15.
You have a
I
15.
got 14.
Do you have a Pro or do you just have 15?
No. Lauren's
do you have
got
3
15.
cameras?
I got the 14. And no,
Pro?
it's not a Pro. Not a Pro.
Thank you. Okay.
Two lenses.
I got a Pro.
Oh.
I got 3. That extra one really helps out. But I mean,
money bags.
I was the plan. It's not money bags. It's just the plan. You switch it up. Okay, back to Penguins. Pittsburgh Penguins win. Josh, Sidney Crosby, greatest of all time? Yes or yes?
Yes. And nice. It wasn't only his game tonight. He played well, but everyone played well. And the thing that you were saying with Nedeljkovic, yeah, Nedeljkovic looked good, but I mean, his defenders in front of him looked better. I mean, we were blocking shots every chance we had.
True.
The Rangers were in our zone what felt like the entire second period. I didn't think there was any chance that we even, I think it was Michael Bunting just throwing the puck at Shesterkin to just get our, halfway through the second period, just to get our first shot on goal in that second period. So
gotcha.
it was literally a defensive game all game, but yet we were able to produce at the end of it 5 goals, but essentially 3 goals to secure the win. And Brian Rust, I mean,
he's good.
He's good, and I can't believe it took us losing Gensel for me to fully appreciate Brian Rust, because yes, we understand that he is a kind of defensive minded forward. We use him on the penalty kill, You know, he lays his body out for blocking shots. He's good defensive forward. But I mean, I think he's got 28 goals on the season now. I mean, the dude
He's a good hockey player, Josh.
He's literally filling in the role of Gensel. And I mean, we were mentioning that about Drew O'Connor as well, but I mean, like, legitimately, like, Brian Rust is that guy now. And say what you want about re-signing him a couple years ago, but I mean, it's already paying dividends. He's playing up to his contract. So yeah, you like that word?
That was a big word. Nice big word.
Yeah.
Big brain over there. Big brain.
Financial, institutional type word there.
Yeah, it is.
But it was an awesome game. I mean, how about just it Russ got it going. I forget. I want to say 18 seconds. It could have been really like 28, 38, but I remember there being an 8. But unreal to start that way, and everything was just kind of, you know, going our way the rest of the game. You know, of course there were some stupid penalties that weren't needed to be called. I don't know if you saw the one with Erik Karlsson. It's a loose stick. We're on a power play. Loose stick just like falls right in front of him, like one of the Ranger sticks, and he like takes it and just like flings it out of the zone, and he gets called for a penalty on that for like
what, delay of game or something?
I think it was delay a game or unsportsmanlike conduct or something like it was something weird where it was like they're really gonna call that on him for doing that? Like, it's in
for
his
just
way.
Moving the puck.
Yeah,
I mean, moving the stick.
Yeah, they tried like explaining as to why he might have gotten the penalty, like Josh and Rupp saying that like because it wasn't broken and he prohibited the defender from going to retrieve an unbroken stick.
What?
I didn't know that was a thing.
Neither did I. So my question is, what is it supposed to do with these sticks? Right? If they fall down, don't touch them. You hit the stick with your stick. That's a penalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are getting paid millions of dollars, and they go, I want to go the quickest route. Let me move the stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yadic, apologize.
Sorry. So there were some stupid penalties like that, but I mean, like you said, weird start to the game. Jari gets the nod, like you predicted. Jari gets the game against the Rangers, kind of fed to the Wolves type mentality, and he's got an upset stomach due to illness. Him and John Ludwig were late scratches. We had an e-bug because of it.
I saw that. I saw him chilling.
Yep. And when they said that we had an e-bug and all of that, I was like, man, like,
emergency backup goaltender for those of you who don't know.
Thanks. There's like a part of me that's just like, I hope Ned gets rocked just so we could see him, but
I hope our goaltender gets demolished so we can see an emergency backup goaltender.
Not like hit, but just like 6 goals on him. Just
because we all know
Sullivan to make
we're out of the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and Josh, be real. If we're getting like 6-0, do you pull Nedeljkovic? No, like you go, I'm not putting the emergency backup goaltender in there. Like, Ned, just ride it out, bud. Now, granted,
but that would have been funny.
It would have been funny. If we were winning like 8-0, I would have been like, put the e-bug in. Put the e-bug in.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was too close of a game.
It depends on the... Okay, wait. Can we ride that hypothetical for a second? Okay.
Yeah, Josh, let's ride that.
So you're saying up 8-0. You would pull your starting goaltender for an e-bug?
Oh, 100%. I think it's so funny. How much time is
left on the clock?
Yeah, like 15, like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, wait, okay. See, this is where I question that just because that's a long time.
Josh, what do you think's going to happen? They're just going to it's an empty netter just shooting everything? No, I think it's a nice little thing. You're telling your team that you have an untrained NHL goaltender in there. They're going to play a little bit better defense. Let them play out. It's fun. It happened to Chicago. What was it, like 4 years ago? Chicago was up. It was like 4-0 or whatever, or 5-0. And for the last, I think it was like 7 minutes, they pulled out their emergency backup and let him play. And it was a whole big thing. He made like 5 stops. He didn't let any in. And everyone was like, oh! It was a whole big story.
I remember in Chicago they played an E-Bug because their guy got hurt. I remember that. And I remember Toronto.
No. The
I
guy
think it was Toronto too.
No, Toronto was the guy definitely got hurt. It was Chicago where the guy was not hurt. And they were like, the last couple minutes, they were like, come on, let's put him in. Let's make his life. So he was an accountant.
Wild,
and they were like, let's give him a good story for tomorrow at work. And he played, and he made, I think he made like 6 stops. And everyone was like freaking out. Like, now, granted, the other team wasn't really trying either. They were just like throwing the puck on net, but it wasn't like an odd man rush, like 2-on-1 slot. Like, it wasn't Crosby trying his best. It was definitely like mentality. The Blues or something.
I would just start throwing pucks.
Oh, I'm getting points here.
Yeah, he's an E-Bug. Like, come on, like, let's go.
How good can he be?
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel if you're an NHL player and you have an emergency backup that never seen the NHL ice ever, right? Didn't have to work as hard. Okay, he's an accountant. He comes out here. He's a beer league hockey goaltender, and you can't score on him. How is that like a reflection of like, you're like, I can't even score on a guy who never plays?
Yeah, so if that was me, like legitimate, the first few shots are just wristers. Just,
just
feeling
test them out.
And if he keeps blocking, ramping it up, slapping it harder and harder.
Or you skate up, you take a fake slap shot, you just backhand it top shelf, and you're like, that's right, bud. Yeah. just kind of rub it. But none of them were doing that.
Celebrate right in his face. Just
have fun in the office tomorrow, bud. That would be my chirp.
Speaking of goalies, switching back to this game. Speaking of goalies, did you see that stupid douchebag move by Igor Shesterkin on Crosby?
No, Josh. No, what happened? Tell me. Tell me and the people.
I don't know. The puck went down behind the net of Igor. Igor went to play it. Crosby's coming down to put pressure on him. Yeah. Literally, just like a standard pressure. Just he's skating there.
Skating by. Yeah.
Getting around Igor. And Igor kind of does like a lean into him type flop. But no. Like he's behind him. Crosby's behind Igor. But he kind of butt checks him and leans into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of with his butt and kind of oh man, Crosby's into me. And Crosby gives him, a little bit of a push, hey, get off me type thing, one-handed.
I'm not doing anything to you. Leave me alone.
And literally Igor turns around and just bops him. And,
really?
Yeah. And Crosby's just I'm not doing this right now. And just keeps skating. Yeah. And all of a sudden a whole bunch of Rangers start flocking to Crosby. And he's I'm not doing this right now. And you just keep skating, just straight. His face
first of all,
is just forward. He's not messing with anything.
I love that mentality. And I'm sure people were like, what the heck are you doing? He's like, oh, shut up. I'm sure that's what Sid is probably saying. Oh, I did nothing. Relax. And I think because first of all, Sid is like that. Second of all, Shesterkin is just trying to get everything riled up. He's losing. He's mad. He's trying to get something going. And Sid is the perfect
biggest
target.
Flopper ever. I mean, how many glove saves does he have that turns into
what bam?
Yeah, they're just standard glove saves.
He's like this. So. Puck goes on net. What bam? Oh man, I saved that, dude. I shot it from center ice, dude. Relax.
Hate that guy.
Got that one, dude. Yeah, I hate Shesterkin. I was so happy seeing him on the bench, and he was looking up like a poor little kid waiting for his candy cane, and he's just like, like an idiot.
Yeah. Hate the Rangers.
That was Rangers could go, That's how I feel. But I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You could interpret that however you feel. But man, Pittsburgh Penguins. They make it to playoffs, Josh? If we win tomorrow, we get 2 more points. That's against another Metropolitan team. Then we're playing the Capitals, okay? Let's pretend we win against the Capitals. We make it to playoffs, Josh? If we win this whole week?
People are asking, are the Pens back?
Are the Pens? Are we winning the cup?
People are asking.
People, it's floating around. And we got to answer.
It's out there. People want to know.
It's out there, and you just gotta grab it. And you gotta take hold of it and say, when's the parade? Okay? How crazy would it be? We're on a hypothetical train about the E-bug. Let's join the hypothetical train here. Penguins win out this week. Okay? So we beat the Devils tomorrow. We beat the Capitals on Thursday. We beat Tampa Bay on Sunday or Saturday. We going to the cup? No, we'll make the playoffs. Okay, let's pretend we make the playoffs. Imagine we win the first round.
We'd play the Rangers.
Imagine we win. We would play the Rangers. Imagine we win first round. Dubas would come out and say he would just have he would have an entourage of Spezza, himself, Mike Sullivan, Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang would all come out just flipping off the media. It's just like, we're willing to take any questions you guys have about how we made the playoffs and we won the first round.
Do you think he would buy one of Yen's shirts that says "Believe in us"?
He does.
Or something like.
If he makes the playoffs, he doesn't gotta buy anything. I'll hand deliver it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just show up to the podium wearing it. Just
he'll just do this and just go. Any questions? Any questions? No? That's what I thought. And guess what? We're signing Phil Kessel to a 1-year contract. You can all suck it. We're going to the cup. That's what I think is going to happen. Once again, Josh, I told you this a couple episodes ago. My hope goes up and down, up and down. Guess where it's at right now?
Way up.
I'll give you a little hint. It's not down. All right? It's up. All right. Pittsburgh Penguins, they're back. If they watch, I say that we're all happy tomorrow. Back. They get like slapped 7-0. All right, it's a little bounce back, but we got to come back on Thursday. No, I could see them beating the Devils tomorrow. I could see it. Here's the thing, Josh. More hypotheticals. Wonder if Jari's tummy not feeling good tomorrow. Yeah. Okay? Ned got to play back to back. Now, if his tummy is still hurting tomorrow, guess what? We're going to see guy in Wilkes-Barre come on up. What's his name? Blomqvist, Josh, get it right. So we're going to call Blomqvist up from
Didn't Dubas say Bloomquist?
Oh, it is Bloomquist. It is Bloomquist. How about Bloomquist? You spell it right, dude. All right, anyway, Bloomquist, okay? We're going to call him up tomorrow. That's how you know Jari is not playing tomorrow. That's how you know. We're not going to call him up on a maybe not, because then We're going to call him up if his tummy's not good. We'll rumbly tumbly for Jar.
He's got the tummy troubles.
Now, see, I really want to know. So we always make fun of Mike Sullivan when he goes, oh, his arm got chopped off. And he goes, it's an upper body injury. Now, if it's like, oh, he's out with illness, like how bad is it?
Yeah. Does he have the
You know what I'm saying?
Or does he got... Yeah.
Or does he have to like, I don't know. I don't know what's a really bad illness that I don't want to make fun of right now.
Well, I don't know what's the... You can have some gnarly either food poisoning
diarrhea.
Or just where I mean not to get too graphic here, but I mean you gotta hold a bucket while on the toilet type situation, you know?
Oh yeah, both ends, Josh. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Both ends.
Been there.
Coming out both ends.
Been there.
Yeah, haven't we all? And maybe Jari, that's it.
Have. Yeah.
He went to New York, right? They got there yesterday. Hey, I'm going to try this new sushi place. Wrong decision, Jari. He probably went with Ludwig.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, you want to try this new sushi place? And they said, yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
We're not having morning practice. And then all of a sudden, literally like out of a scene of a movie, you hear a knock at Mike Sullivan's office. They opened up and he goes, sorry, I don't feel so good. And you just see projectile vomit. And Sully's like, whoa! Yeah, you're not starting. Ned! You're back in, bud. He's puking and pooping. He's puking and pooping. He can't do it. Ned, you're up. I feel like that was the ending. I think I just recreated the exact scene. And I know Mike Sullivan watches this podcast, so please let us know how accurate that is. Especially that, oh, I don't feel so good, Sully. Please let me know how good that is.
You'll get a direct message from a burner.
Yeah,
account
like a burner
Sullivan.
account. And he goes,
yeah.
Good job, man. It's like you were there.
Just one emoji.
I wish. Yeah, it's just the puke emoji like NES is throwing up. I wish I could find out who the burner accounts are. Because you gotta love, like, we interact with a lot of Twitter accounts, right? A lot of Twitter accounts. Wonder if Sullivan's like, hey, we're gonna retweet that. That's a good idea to do that for the next. Hey, Todd, see what these stooges are saying on the power play. We should put someone in front of the net. Let's try that out. I didn't think of that. Just kidding. I feel like Sullivan's like...
It'd be so stupid. Like, I wouldn't be able to process it.
Yeah. Or, let me reverse it. Sully is in the office and Todd Reardon's on Twitter scrolling. Hey, this guy's saying we have 4 Hall of Famers on our power play. Is that right? Sully, is that right? Sidney Crosby, Malkin, Letang, and Carlson? I should probably be drawing up something a little bit better than little circles going around, and I should probably come up with something a little better than this. Maybe we should put something in front of that. That one is not a great impression. That's probably the first one was better, but Josh, they all can't be winners. Like Todd Reardon.
Poor guy, always catching strays.
He's not, though. It's not a poor guy. It's not a poor guy. He's been here for 3 seasons, I think.
Oh, longer.
It's not catching strays. Yeah. And we're just noticing now? No. We've always known. Hey, man, why is our power play not good? I don't know, dude. That's your job, Todd. Or like Kyle Dubas has all the coaching staff in a room go, guys, what's going on? Why isn't the power play working? And he's like, yeah, guys, why isn't the power play working? And so he's like, Todd, that's your job. Oh, crap. I thought I was PK. Sorry, guys, that was my bad. I was drawing up PK moves out there. I thought we were killing the penalty. That makes a lot more sense because I was wondering why we were in the offensive zone a lot the whole entire time. But now that you say that I'm power play, that makes a lot more sense, though. That makes a lot more sense.
I can't even handle it.
That's. I'm pretty.
Word.
That was better. That was a winner. That was a winner. The other one was a loser.
That was good.
That's what we're doing.
You're going every other right now. So end on a high.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure. So I'm watching the Red Sox game right now, Josh. Pretty sure catcher just got hit in the nuts right now. So it's I'm getting content like crazy right now.
Nice.
We're playing the Athletics and no one is there, which is crazy.
Yeah, because they're still in Oakland.
It's 8-0 right now. Red Sox are winning. So we're feeling pretty good. It's only the top of the third. So I think we're gonna win this one. So and
good. You need
in the third inning. Hey. Yankees fan, shut up, because guess what? This is what's gonna happen in the season. I was talking to a Pirates fan today, because guess what, Josh? I live in Pittsburgh. So are Pirates, Josh. Don't get too excited.
Pirates, Yankees.
Don't get too excited.
Perfect. Get out of here.
Josh, if this – all right, can I just say something? If the Pirates go to the World Series, this city's going to burn.
Oh,
this
insufferable.
And I can't handle – I don't like Steelers fans. That's right, I said it. Steelers fans are a very particular set of people. Not a big fan. And if there's Pirate fans now, I can't, Josh. I can't do it. These Yinzers get a little carried away with their teams.
What about the fans that are fans of all three? Are you like hating on them because?
No. Because a lot of people. So Josh, we're the outcasts in the sports world, where we have different cities that mean something to us. So that's right. Because we grew up in a rural area and it's not really. It's kind of pick and choose in that area.
Yeah, it's a free.
If you're from Pittsburgh or around Pittsburgh, they bleed black and gold. So I'm not hating on that. What I don't like is when the Steelers fans come in and go, "We win the Super Bowl." I'm like, "You're not though. We got Russell Wilson." Oh, that proves my point. What I just said, that you're not going to win the Super Bowl. And they're like, "But now we got Justin Fields." I said, "Same thing. It's." You got a great backup. Cool. And they were like, we might trade for Justin Jefferson. I was like, that's not going to happen. Like, it's not, dude. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, but we can. There's targets on the field now. I was like, what is it? You're not going to automatically win the Super Bowl because you got Russell Wilson. Okay? Just saying that a little bit right now. But the Steelers fans refuse to say that they're going to lose. They're always going to win. Mike Tomlin is the perfect little angel, and he never makes any mistakes. And he's going to bring another Super Bowl to Pittsburgh. That's cool. Now, what I will say, I hope that the stars align and the Penguins, the Steelers, and the Pirates all win in the same year, Josh. This city I feel like it'd be, if you live in the Allegheny County, it would be mandatory to get a Penguins, Pirates, or Steelers tattoo. Like that would be, it would be mandatory. Okay.
From birth. It'd be like a
from birth.
It's if you're cattle, like what's that thing?
Yeah. It's what is that thing, Josh? A brand?
Sure.
Is it a brand?
Good. I didn't know if that's actually it, but sounds good.
I think it's a brand. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not in favor of branding babies. If that's the only part of the podcast that you heard, I realized as we were talking about that may come up in future conversations. You know, like you always have to worry about things you say because, like Josh, imagine like 5 years down the road we have a massive show, right? It's all crazy, and someone goes, "These guys talked about branding babies a couple years ago," and you're like, "What? I'm not listening to them. They like torturing babies?" And I'm like, no, it was a bit. It was a joke. You don't joke about branding babies.
Because no one can take a joke anymore. So
no one can say, Josh, don't say that because then the people who can't take a joke are now mad. You can't say that.
Oh my word. Okay. Well, let's
guys,
wrap this up.
Penguins.
What are we doing?
I'm doing it right now, Josh. I'm wrapping up right now. The Pittsburgh Penguins. We are back at it. The Pittsburgh Penguins take on the New Jersey Devils. And we got Coach Harkins back on the podcast. He'll be here for his Coach Donnie's breakdown. So make sure you're here for that. We're also going to see if the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to the Stanley Cup, because if they win tomorrow, hopes are even higher. Make sure you check out our Twitter, because guess what? We'll be retweeting the percentage of us making the playoffs. It's got to go higher. It's got to be like 13. It's got to be like 13.
I'm going to say right around 10.
No, I'm going to say realistically 11.8. Mark it down.
Wait, just one thing. Last episode, remember how I pulled it up and it was like, oh, if we lost in OT, it would be like 1.89% or whatever. I checked it the next day. We were still like, it was like over 2. So like,
Josh,
I guess
look at it right now. I'm here
because other teams lost. It like impacts the percentage. So,
Josh, I'm here.
Yeah, I know you are.
Wait. Oh gosh, their website. Figure it out, boys. Figure it out.
I actually thought it was kind of simple.
Oh, make the playoffs. It's currently at 8.3.
No, it's not. 8.3?
It is 8.3 if we make the Stanley Cup playoffs. All right. Now,
I definitely think it's going to 10.
That's as of April 1st. Oh, odds updated Monday, April 1st, 2024 at 10:23 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh,
that's our current.
That's what it is right now.
That's got our dub right now, so that's an 8.3. But guess what, Josh? If we win tomorrow, odds only go up. Odds
hover over it. Hover over it. Put your mouse over it, but don't click.
Oh, over the roundel?
Percentage. Over the percentage. No, go up to the chart.
Yeah.
And over the percentage number, just hover over it.
Oh, playoff odds if win next game, 14.79 if we win next game. But if we if we win the game in overtime, 13.78. Yeah. But if we lose in regulation, we drop back down to 3.7. But if we lose in overtime, it's 7.5. So there's a little bit of whoopsie daisies. But if the Penguins win in regulation, that's a 15%, baby.
That's a hefty jump.
It is a hefty jump. That's a 15%. I'm okay with that. I love that. I love that for us.
Now imagine if...
Okay, here we go.
The things change if like Washington plays between now and when we play them and they lose. That may impact it even more.
Hey. If they lose the next game in regulation, their percent, this is Washington, goes down to 56%. I'm loving those odds. Okay? Let's talk about who
Really?
we playing.
15 as compared to 56. You're taking
Josh. Because if we win against them, their odds only go down. They may go to like 40% while we jump up to 30%. I like those odds. Can I just say, it kind of warms my heart when I hover over San Jose and it goes, if they win next game, 0%. If they win next overtime, 0%. If they lose next game in regulation, 0%. If they lose next game in OT, 0%. So it's kind of nice. Now, as of right now, Oilers 100% making the playoffs. Vancouver Canucks, who would have thunk? 100%.
Yeah, because they
Kings.
clinched.
Josh, I know, but still,
Well, then why are you freeing
crazy to think. Josh, because sometimes it's nice to see that 100%. The Rangers have clinched, but we beat them tonight, which says, are we better than a clinching team? Yes. That's the Steeler mentality. Did we just beat the Rangers? Are we now the best team in the Metropolitan Division? No, that's not how that works.
I think you meant to say Rangers, but yeah.
What did I say?
You said we beat the Steelers.
Josh, we do beat the Steelers every year. Okay. I'm looking at this. Who do you think, as of right now, has the odds of winning the Stanley Cup, Josh? And you're not going to like it.
It's probably the Rangers.
It is the Rangers, Josh. We just beat the Stanley Cup winners. How about that?
Yeah, because I figured the West is going to cannibalize itself, and then the East is going to come.
Yeah, they are. Which is my point.
Down to Carolina and New York.
Josh, the Oilers going to implode. They're going to lose against the Canucks, okay? That's what they're going to do. Anyway, who cares? Let's wrap this up. Penguins take on the Devils tomorrow, 7 o'clock, puck drop. We got Coach Donnie Harkins on. It's going to be a great episode. Stay tuned. We go live after. I want to thank you for joining us live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us live on those things. Also, for those of you listening after the game or on another date, thank you so much for listening to all your favorite podcast platforms like Apple, Spotify, Google. I appreciate it. It means a lot. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, Josh! Penguins going to the Stanley Cup, and as always,
let's go Pens.
I'm a Penguin!